Massive round of applause for Mr. Mark Iye!
Hello, how are we doing? Yeah, lovely day today, isn't it? Come across from Norfolk today to come spend a day in Cambridge. It's a lovely city, really beautiful city. Walking down by the river. The guys trying to get me on the trips, though, they were getting a bit direct. One of them just said to me, "Oi, punt, give me some money." Just clarify for the second, I did say punt. Yeah. Actually, I'm going to say, you look nice people. Is it too early for me to use the C word?
No.
Right, straight away. Engineer says yes, we're fine. Okay. I'm sure there's some people a bit. No, I'm going to go for it. All right. Okay. Right. 10 weeks till Christmas. Oh, there's some people even more angry now. It's 10 weeks. No, it's too early to be thinking about Christmas, especially in Norfolk. Yeah, we don't have to spend so long thinking about presents. Wife, sister, cousin, tick. Yeah. So I haven't been doing this long, and my friends were saying to me, asking me why I was doing stand-up, because they knew I'd struggled with anxiety and panic attacks. And the honest answer was I decided I needed to do something that was going to rebuild my confidence and develop resilience. I wanted to do something that was going to take myself out of my comfort zone. So the choice between doing this or becoming a drag act. Yeah, I like the word. Yeah. And doing the tour of Qatar and Iran. I realised the other week, one of the other reasons I'm doing stand-up, it's one of the cheaper midlife crises you can do. Now, do midlife crisis is pushing it a little bit. I'm going to have to live to be 110 for this to be a midlife crisis. Yeah. I've got to the age now, I've got a bucket list. Anyone else got a bucket list? Few people got a bucket list, yeah? I've actually got 2 bucket lists. I've got one I can share with my wife. Let's just say if she finds the second one, not going to have long to do the first one. Yeah. But I didn't always do things that took myself out of my comfort zone. I actively avoided stressful situations. It meant I wasn't going out, I wasn't seeing friends, and perhaps quite inevitably that led to depression. A really difficult time. One of the problems, I lost my sense of humour, and I wasn't finding things funny. And I actually was worried this was coming back the other week, and then I realised I'd accidentally flicked over to Mrs. Brown's voice. It explains that one. I should just say at this stage, if you're not finding this funny, don't worry. You probably don't have a mental illness. It could be that I'm just a bit shit. You're having flashbacks to when Liz Truss was Prime Minister. Yeah. So for my own self-esteem, if you're not finding this funny, I'll just missed up a bit. I'll go back. Ignore that bit. Yeah. If you're not finding this funny, I'll just assume you're clinically depressed, or you're having flashbacks to when Liz Truss was Prime Minister. That made more sense, didn't it? Yeah. So. That was weird, wasn't it? Those 49 days when Liz Truss was there. That's really weird. It's like, did it really happen? So the other thing that happened to me was, since I've had mental health issues, I get these really detailed, realistic, vivid dreams, and sometimes I can't tell whether I dreamt something or whether it really happened. I guess the weirdest one was, I don't even know why I was thinking about this person, but basically I dreamt that the Dalai Lama asked a young boy to suck his tongue. Did that really happen? Yeah. No, lucky it was like, if it wasn't a dream, I stumbled across a particularly dark part of the internet. I guess I've been lucky. I have lots of friends, lots of support, lots of help from mental health therapists as well, and give me lots of advice. One of the things is exercise, great for your mental health. The problems was I struggle with motivation. I think for 2 years, the only exercise I got was holding my stomach in on holiday. Spend a lot of time on the sofa watching daytime TV. I think we can agree daytime TV is shitted, isn't it, Gina? Yeah, when you're not working. I'm sure it's commissioned by the Department of Work and Pensions to get people back to work. A couple more weeks, I reckon. But there's a few things I like. I like Great British Bake Off, I like Sewing Bee, a pottery challenge, I've got jewellery, woodworking. They're all getting in on the act. Yeah. Even the adult channels. Flicked over to Babe Station. Great British Wank Off. Mind you, their technical challenge was tough this week. All they gave them was 5 minutes 5 minutes and 2 pictures of Anne Widdecombe. Tried playing them on at home. Now seriously overdrawn and went bank. Like some of you, my dad would not have liked that bit. Literally the first thing he said to me when I told him I was going to be doing stand-up was, I hope you're not going to swear. I don't think I swear a great deal. In fact, if you think back, all I've had is a shit and 2 wanks. Which is, incidentally, is how I prepare for every gig. Like at my age, that means I can only do 1 or 2 gigs a month. So. What the fuck with that alarm as well, didn't I? So, yeah, I don't mean before gigs. Anyway, but it's interesting swearing. I don't have a problem with swearing, and for me they're just words like that. So if I say don't shout it out. If I say C word, you know what that word. Everyone knows what it well. It's a bit like newspapers when they print F ** K. In the newspapers, we know what that word is. We even hear it in our head. And the papers say they do this because children might be reading it, which is fair enough, I guess. But one of the papers that does this a lot is the Daily Telegraph. I don't know what kids are reading the Daily Telegraph. And if they are, they're already C ** T. So aren't they? Anyway, I'm going to listen to my dad, rest of my time up here, no more swearing. Okay, so if you didn't like the swearing, you could relax. If you did like it, just have it in your head. Just like this one as well. Oh, full disclosure, there will be reference to an elephant's penis, but you will see that coming. Just disgusted with this lot, they'll filth that lot. But yeah, I talk a bit more about my mental health, and actually a lot of people say to me, like, it's really brave of me talking about my mental health. I was actually not the bravest thing I've done today. Bravest thing I've done today. I'm older than Steve and I'm wearing pale coloured trousers. Eyes up here, thing. But I'd say I got lots of help, lots of advice and stuff. So people talking about music. Music's really good for your mental health. I got really into 1970s rock music. Anyone else like 70s rock? I just really loved the energy it gave me. I used to listen to it first thing in the morning, lunchtime, when I was home from work, when I went to bed, when I wasn't listening to it. I was thinking about it. Oh, my mental health kicked in again. Maybe I'm listening too much and thinking about it all the time. Started to get worried. Didn't know what to do. I explained to the doctor about what was going on. Diagnosed with OCDC. I've got 3 kids. Well, that's one dad joke. My son said to me, when you do stand-up, are they all dad jokes? I said, well, if you come and watch me, then technically yes. Even the ones about my mum. I'm a worrier though. I worry what people think of me and lead me to say the wrong things. I remember the time I was with my son, he was about 3, and we'd just been swimming and we were getting changed in the cubicles, and he thought it would be funny to call me Mark. I'm just in the cubicles, and he said to me, why are you doing that, Mark? I just panicked. I said, don't call me Mark, call me Daddy. That's just made it worse. Second time I've used that phrase and regretted it instantly. Don't think about that one too much. Quite capable of embarrassing myself without any help. Literally the other day, I introduced my son's girlfriend as my boyfriend's daughter. Oh my God, I don't know who was more embarrassed. Luckily, we're all from Norfolk, same person. I wish I was more like my friend Frank. He doesn't let these things bother him. He was telling me about a time he was with his daughter, who was going to about 3, and they were on holiday in India. And they were watching a show, it's by the side of the beach, and there was an elephant there, playing cricket, holding the back with his trunk. And it was a male elephant, you probably worked that one out, getting quite excited. And they'd all gone quiet like this. And his daughter stood up and said, that elephant's got a willy just like Daddy's! He wasn't embarrassed. He didn't say anything. He just calmly stood up and took a bow. I'm going to leave you one thing. I'm going to leave you with probably what's the best advice that I ever got through my therapy, and it was back to the dreams. I was having like a recurring dream, and it was really, really bothering me. The more I had this dream, the more it was bothering me, and the more it was bothering me, the more I had this dream. And it felt like I was going down into a bit of a spiral. Didn't know what to do, so I spoke to my therapist, and she said, well, Mark, what you need to realise is sometimes these things are worse in anticipation than they are in reality. And maybe if you face off to your fears, you might find it's not as scary as you thought, or maybe you've got more ability to cope with than you thought, and then you deal with that and maybe the dreams will go away. And I thought, yeah, that's fantastic advice. And I'll always remember when she told me that, because it was 2 days before I got sacked for going into work with no trousers on. All right, 2 dad jokes, and that's me done. Thank you very much.